evening, freaks. I'm here to give Libra Descendant, Aries rising a summer of love wild card read straight from the hip with lots of lift. And we're looking at what is coming in the area of love and romance for you this summer. We're going to dive right into it. I already have a very interesting download coming in for you. There's a lot of more sort of experimental, sort of playful energy around you. There's also some wild card elements really operating in your situation. I feel like there's some spontaneity in your situation. I think that there's been problems with bringing things together romantically because somebody is trying to force fit. Somebody is trying to be too controlling in a situation that really requires a lot more improvisation, less planning. I think this largely has to do with somebody in the situation has some kind of fears around security, not having security. This could be related to finances, and there may even be somebody that's kind of challenged the security of a connection or compromised the security of a connection by perhaps doing something unethical. This has been a challenge, something that you've had to learn how to move around, or you've been wondering like why somebody has been acting strange, like maybe somebody's been really flighty, or perhaps you had somebody who ghosted you, like they just all of a sudden disappeared. You've been wondering where they are, what's going on. I feel like somebody's been dealing with a little bit of temptation in your situation. They might have been tempted to do something to get ahead in some way that was very compromising and could have potentially compromised you. And so this person kind of cut you off. They created distance because they didn't want to get you roped into this situation. That might be what you can't see right now. I feel like this could have something to do with money. I got like, take the money and run, okay? So if you've been wondering, this is coming in for somebody, so I just really have to bring it in. So if you've been wondering, like, where did somebody go, or why did they fall off, or why did they all of a sudden cut me off? Maybe this person was like on the run, or maybe this person's past was catching up to them in some way, or there's something involving money. This could be that somebody tried to take something that wasn't theirs, or something along these lines. And there's something here. There's something here for somebody out. If you are wondering where somebody went, they were trying to spare you from getting roped into the drama that they got themselves in. And it has something to do with something funny going on with money, okay? I'm picking up like theft vibes, or just something kind of unethical, or maybe somebody trying to ditch the scene, they don't want to be, brought up on charges or something. There's something there for somebody, okay? In other cases, somebody went ghost because they've been tempted in another direction, maybe they've gone cold and they've sort of like ran off with your heart. You're wondering like, what's going on here? I don't understand. Like everything was good, and then suddenly there's been this abrupt change in the situation, and all of a sudden this person's on the run. This person may have been very slow to take things to the next level with you too. Maybe this person created a lot of instability in your life, and you're kind of wanting things to be a little more calmed down. This could have been an earth sign energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be factoring into this situation. It's possible that somebody was like running off with another. Maybe you have some people around you that, you can't really trust. This could be connected to friends even, this could be maybe somebody's kind of like, they're like somebody's backdoor man I just got, like somebody who, they have something going on the down low, all right? And you're very interesting, Libra Descendants, because I really got this message for you all to let the download come in, as I got several different sets of cards out on the board for you. And I haven't had that happen with any other sign, okay, yet that I've read for this series. Who knows, it may change, okay? So there truly is this like wild card element involved in your love life where you're trying to figure things out, or you're trying to make the pieces fit. Maybe you're trying to figure out the pieces to a puzzle. I do feel like there's some kind of mystery in your situation, like you're trying to understand, why did somebody cut me off, or why did somebody just ghost me? You know, what happened? Everything was good in our connection, and all of a sudden it just like totally went south, okay? For some of you, it's because this person has got somebody on the side, and maybe there's even something that's involving somebody that you're familiar with, like somebody in your social circle or something. So, you know, there's something going on behind the scenes around that. Ooh, these cards are having a hard time coming together here. Yeah, I feel like there's something here. You do have some people around you that you got to be mindful of. They don't necessarily have your best interest at heart. And some of these people actually may be involved in stuff that you really don't want to be surrounded by, okay? So do be mindful of this. I feel like there's something that you need to clear out. You need to distance yourself from. I think it's in your best interest. This person may come back around your way. You know, they might come back around your way because they've kind of gotten themselves in a bind or some kind of pinch, you know, and they want to sort of like lean on you. Maybe they think that they can, you know, have you pull them out of a jam. I got big like Tangled Up in Blue energy, Bob Dylan. So I'll post a link to that song in the comments and I'll pin it there. But I feel like that story, the lyrics in that song, Bob Dylan's quite a lyricist. You know, maybe this person is quite a lyricist. Maybe this person is a writer. Maybe this person likes to write music. Maybe they play the guitar. Maybe they're a singer. Maybe they're you know, this kind of vagabond soul. Maybe this is somebody you've been involved with. You have a history with this person. Fire sign energy really strongly forward. Okay, and that's also that Aries rising energy coming through. You know, yeah, I feel like this is somebody that you really had a connection with in the past. This person really lit your fire. Queen of Clubs energy, that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and crossing it came out the Jack of Clubs, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I feel like this is like somebody's vice, you know, this is like somebody's greatest temptation. You know, this person is like the quintessential bad boy or bad girl, you know, they'll run off with your heart, you know. They really know how to, you know, feed the fantasy. I got a lot of sentience there. Maybe you feel like this person kind of pulled the wool over your eyes. Maybe you feel like this person cast a spell on you. Maybe you feel like this person really like put you under some kind of glamour that just caused you to look at a situation with rose-colored glasses. Maybe certain things are being exposed this summer. Things are starting to come out. The truth is starting to be revealed. You're starting to realize that, you know, you've been, you know, dancing with the devil a bit. You know, it may have been delicious when it came to what was going on in the sack, but, you know, somebody may have had their hands in somebody's sack. Maybe somebody was like trying to go after someone's sack, or maybe somebody, you know, viewed you potentially as a sugar mama. Okay, I'm getting feminine energy here. Could be a sugar daddy. All right, could be a woman that operates like this. This can also be like the other woman. This can be the mistress, and this kind of goes back to what I was saying in the opening download there about this could be potentially somebody that's on the side. Maybe this person, for one reason or another, you know, they're getting a lot of money off of this person who went ghost on you, or who suddenly cut you off. You know, maybe this person is working, you know, the one who ran off from you for their money. This piece could be coming in very strongly. I also feel for you, there's like a part of you that always knew this about this individual that you were involved in. Like you knew in your heart of hearts, you saw every red flag, you know, and you kind of threw caution to the wind, because this person, just the chemistry between the two of you was like really good. Okay. But this person could never level up. And as you're very much in your like queen energy, and this person's in like a jack energy and also in the shadow, okay? So, this queen of clubs energy is coming up in the light. So I feel like the feminine is in the light in this situation. This is also, you really in your independent energy, maybe because you dealt with too much of this, in the past in your relationships, just kind of these guys who like, they were fun for a night, but they didn't have any staying power. Like they weren't into commitment, and I feel like that's, something that you're really desiring, you're really desiring this like 10, hearts energy. That's like, the whole enchilada. Like you don't want no little crusty, 7-Eleven nachos appetizers. You know what I'm saying? Like you want the whole enchilada. You want to go to the cantina and you want the whole enchilada. And you want somebody who can really like meet you on your level. But I feel like you also want this kind of like this passion, you want this passion, you want your fire to be lit, and maybe something happened to kind of cool passions in a connection, maybe that's one piece that in this connection just started to fall flat for you. And that's because there was always somebody else. Like this person could never like really make a solid commitment. They kind of breezed in and out of your life, Yeah, I mean, this person is like a total joker, right? But I also feel like they're like your kryptonite. You have like a weak spot for this person. They're a mess, right? You know that everything they say is like total BS, but they know how to lay down that wand, and because of that, you're like, you lose your sense for a little bit. Like you kind of get lost for a little bit. This person's tempting to you. We know this person's tempting to you because you have, the snake coming up here in reverse. I would especially look out for Leo season, July and August, as when you're going to be presented with a certain temptation in this regard. Notice the snakes in the grass, okay? I already picked up this like rats kind of energy, like there's not necessarily people around you that have your best interest at heart. And, it's interesting to me, snakes in the grass, snakes can be very beneficial for managing pests, and they can be very beneficial for managing rats. So maybe you've kind of like looked at the wrong person as being the source of your problems, and maybe there's actually certain people around you that you viewed the wrong way. Maybe you viewed them as being the interfering element, but they're actually trying to help you. Okay, I feel like there's help coming in to sort of clean up this mess. I feel like there's been some kind of smoke screen thrown up in your situation, and it does have something to do with temptation. All right. I feel there's been some kind of division that's happened between a couple here. All right. And I think this is about to be illuminated for you. Look, the snake is trying to give knowledge, just saying, hey, I got to drop something on you here. You need to know about this. This is somebody that's, they know what's going on. They've kind of sussed out the situation. They want to put you in the loop. All right. And here's, two snakes in the grass coming towards you. So I feel like there's 3 people in your situation, all right? And I believe these are people that you are connected to. These are people that you're connected to. And with the snakes in the grass imagery, that came in with the rats, these people may be kind of presenting themselves as like they're your allies, they're on your side, they're there to help you and support you. Maybe these are even people that have comforted you in times when you were struggling in your connection with this person, in your relationship with this person. But what you didn't know is these people were actually like working against you the whole time. They were actually actively trying to create separation between you and this person. There's some manipulation going on in your situation. I'm feeling like when this comes in, because I do feel like this person that kind of disappeared on you or, cut you off cold and didn't really give you any reason. and you've always felt like something's fishy, but you haven't been able to put your finger on it. I believe this person is going to come back around, and I also feel like there's somebody in this situation who knows exactly what happened here, and they're going to put you in the loop. And you need to be aware of, with this heading in the south, okay, position like this, to me, that's like heading in the south node. When we're looking at July, that's right when you should be heading into the north node. Okay, for that south node reference to come in, you might be dealing with a Scorpio in this situation. With the snake energy coming in too, in association with Scorpio, it reminds me a little bit of Ophiuchus as well, you know, because Ophiuchus is the snake charmer, right? So there might be something here, and I see the horse energy here too, which reminds me of Sagittarius. So I'm picking up Ophiuchus specifically, all right? There's somebody here that you can trust, all right? And they're going to tell you what happened. And there's two people here that you need to be aware of. I think this person is going to inform you that you had two friends, two people you thought you could trust that were actually working actively to create some kind of dissension, division between you and this person, all right? This is going to be illuminated for you. And I believe you're going to be filled in with these details sometime during that Leo season. I feel that very strongly. You might get initial, like the first like little puzzle piece come in right when those nodes of destiny shift. All right. Yes, I think so. I think a secret's going to be illuminated for you. This is what I want you to be really mindful of, though. This person, we have to remember this fire sign energy, this player energy. You got to be leery of this energy here. It is coming up in the shadow. This person is going to come in. This is what I'm getting. They're going to come in. They're going to have all these explanations for why they took off like that. They're going to polish it up. This person's silver-tongued, okay? Remember, you know, in the story, the snake like talks the people into partaking of the fruit. In this case, I feel like it's forbidden fruit, all right? There's something here, and I'm getting a ton of sentience around it. So I know there's something in play here, right? So this person's very silver-tongued. You know, they're real slick, all right? You have to remember that. And I feel like there was a lot of chemistry with this person, so you might have a bit of a weakness there. We did see that this was like heading south. The way it came up, I think you might be really tempted to just let this person, you know, say these sweet nothings to you, and you get like lured in, and it's actually, it almost has like a setup vibe. I would put this on hold. I would put this on hold, you know, as far as anything you take in from somebody who is trying to pressure you to make a decision really fast, move really fast. Jack of clubs in the shadow would be somebody really like putting on the heat, putting on the pressure, wanting to take things real quick, wanting to jump in bed real fast. You want to be mindful of this. I wouldn't. Okay. It looks to me like you're really being advised at this time to really focus on whatever you're doing. Like, I feel like you're glowing up, you're leveling up. I think you've been really like getting into feeling yourself. I think you're in this like mindset for summer where you're like, summer is me time. Like, I'm going to go out, I'm going to have some fun, I'm going to enjoy myself, I'm going to have a good time. You know, I think you're really just wanting a sense of independence. I feel like whatever the situation was that you dealt with, it ran you through the ringer. You might even be in a place right now where you're not really sure who you can trust around you. And so you're like, you know, I think I need a little space to kind of do my own thing. And I feel like you're also going to be really focusing on just like glamming yourself up over the summer. I feel that very strongly. Queen of clubs in the light. It's very like independent energy, you know. You might have strong fire even outside of Aries in your chart for this to be coming in like this, you know. You might have strong Jupiter placement in a fire sign. That's possible too, okay? But I feel like you're just really going to be like, you know, glowing up. You're going to be doing some kind of like makeover. You're going to be, you know, working out, getting the body tight, you know. I feel like maybe you're going to be playing around with your look a little bit. Maybe you weren't really focused on that for a while and you're starting to sort of like feel like your old self again. And you're very independent, you know, very much in your power. And I also think you're wanting to perhaps even explore. Maybe you just want to date around for a while. Maybe you were in a relationship for a long time and you just sort of want to have fun and play it loose. And here comes this person, you know, and you know how it goes with this person. I feel like this person brings a lot of issues. Like, I think you feel like this person just like played themselves out. Like, you think this person's a clown, okay? With the 8 of Hearts here. You know, you walked away from this. I think you felt like this person was just like playing too many games with you, just playing too many games all the time. They weren't being real with you. And I think you know that there's a lot more that happened in the situation. I feel like when this person comes around, they're just going to try to like finesse you. They're not going to sit there and really like give you the answers that you seek. They're not coming like, they're not coming clean. I got that. Like, they're not coming correct. And there's something that you need to be mindful of here. I'm going to go ahead and just for a moment here to get some clarification, point out the Kipper. Yeah, expectation, okay? You will hear from this person. They're going to come in, and I feel it very strongly in Leo season. They may even be a Leo, okay? And they might be seeking some kind of like reconciliation. They might be explaining why they acted the way they did, why they walked away from you the way they did, you know. They might even lay it on real thick and say they feel like a fool now, you know. What remains to be seen is there's something here you can't see. I feel like eclipse season is factoring in very strongly for you all. 22:01 on the clock, okay? You will know when it's time for you to bring something into alignment. You will know when your new beginning has arrived on the scene. I think when this person comes in, they're really going to be like putting on the pressure. And I think there's this like blockage energy wanting to come in right as I'm going into that. Yes. Somebody doesn't want that to get out, but yes, like this person's going to be putting on the pressure, and they want you to like, maybe even this person was never serious before, and now all of a sudden they're like wanting to like tie the knot or something. They're wanting to have you sign on the dotted line. Maybe they're trying to get you roped into some kind of contractual agreement on some level. This could even be just like forming another soul contract with them. Maybe you got rid of this soul contract. Maybe you did some kind of like release work. Maybe you did some kind of like extraction work, or what people commonly know as like a cord cutting ritual. I don't forget cutting cords. Like, pull it out at the root, man. But I feel like maybe you've done this kind of work. This person, their energy always comes back around. And there's a part of you that's really tempted to take it back. Yeah. But when this message comes in, expect, you know, this is something you should be concerned about, all right? 33 here, you don't necessarily want to sign on any dotted line, and you don't want to be pushed or pressurized. So if this person is laying this on you, again, blockage energy around this. It's like they don't want me to talk about it. Touch titties. Yeah, look, you know, toil and labor, all right? Toil and labor. What's on the bottom of the deck? Unexpected income, bad health. And there's the expectation. Okay, this is very... And the courtship, okay? This person wants to court you, maybe because they see that you have come into some kind of money, all right? Or they think that you're going to be coming into some kind of money with this unexpected income coming in with the bad health. Maybe they know that, you know, somebody in your family has been really ill, and they know that you stand to receive. This is really creepy vulture energy, I have to tell you. It's icky, okay? This is somebody who sees that you're going through something where, this is somebody's story, so I'm bringing it in here, okay? It may not apply to everybody, but there might be some kind of themes here of some kind of bad health being involved. This could be, you know, somebody knows that you've come into some unexpected income, or maybe they see that, you know, they didn't expect you to make anything out of yourself. You've like leveled up. You've really grown something for yourself. You have a certain level of financial stability, or they see that things are really taking off for you. You're popping off financially. We see you've been in a very independent energy. A lot of you could be entrepreneurs and you've really been building something for yourselves. You know, this person may, they may, you know, think that they can work you. Bad health, I mean, maybe they think you have some kind of like mental vulnerability, especially if you've been dealing with some kind of, you know, emotional drama in your love life. They might think that they can like work you, take advantage of you, you know, and get you into this position where, you know, they can stop all their toiling and labor and they can just kind of get a free ride. You know, be aware of somebody who wants to take advantage of you financially, or with expectation coming in with courtship again, somebody who just like really is putting on the pressure to get in the sack because they want to get you knocked up. All right. Because they want to get you knocked up, get you locked in some kind of contract, because they see there's some kind of like meal ticket energy here, and there's something about money, something funny going on with the money, rats, somebody running off of something. It could even be with the family room here, though. I'm really picking this up. For somebody, this has to do with, you know, somebody's been really sick in the family, okay? We got bad health with the family room here. And people know, like, this could involve, like, a privileged lady and main female, okay? All right? Maybe they are wanting to, you know, interfere in this situation. I feel like these are two different people here. Maybe some other woman sees that there's a woman who's about to come into some kind of privilege, okay? She's envious of this. She's envious of this. So she has been toiling and laboring to create some kind of instability, some type of instability, bad health. I feel like to try to interrupt this person from having the growth in their finances. I could see this as trying to create instability in the health of somebody's business, you know, because when you're investing in your business, it's all about the health of your business, the growth of your business, you know, the health of your financial profile, you know. And it looks like somebody here has been working really hard. They've been toiling and laboring to build something for themselves. And they're just about to pop off, but they've been dealing with a lot of outside pressure. I do feel like there's somebody here who's had a come up financially. This could be somebody you're connected to, and it could be connected to an inheritance, because we got unexpected income with bad health in the family room, okay? So somebody may have come into a large, you know, sum of money. And we got this, you know, main female here maybe is wanting to be a privileged lady, wanting to take someone's spot. They are coming in with temptation to try to drive a wedge between this couple, I believe between this main female and their partner, okay? Somebody is looking for a come up, and this could even be a couple that are trying to work somebody. Be aware of this. I'd be really suspect. Look, somebody's got legal troubles. Look at this. Adjudication. Okay? Adjudication. This is factoring into your situation. And again, this person is going to want to push forward with, you know, marriage, tying the knot, some kind of contractual agreement. And again, the pregnancy message, look, child, they could want to, you know, get you like all like nailed down in this situation. But I feel like there's almost like there's a side piece in this situation, or there's somebody else that stands to benefit from this financially. There's sort of like this vibe of being worked a little bit. So I would hold off on this. Let this family matter get settled up first, you know, before you move forward with anything. And if you are dealing with any kind of situation like that, yeah, this person, what I just saw there before I, where did it go? Yeah, this person is in despair, okay? Whoever this is, they're in despair. This person is down on their luck, and they're looking for a come up, right? This is somebody that you can't, you can't plan on them sticking around a long time either. Be aware if somebody wants you to like tie the knot with them, to give them, you know, to give them some kind of stability in their life, or maybe they want to tie the knot with you to, you know, gain citizenship or something like that. Okay. I'm looking at this from several different angles, but I feel like this is somebody that, you know, they'll come off really passionate. It'll look like it's a new beginning. You know, this person, you know, knows how to rope you in. We know they're like your kryptonite. You know, there's this part of you that is really like subject to go, you know, head south, because with this is also about temptation, and it was heading south, which with this 17 energy, you're just about to really come into the abundance of everything you created for yourself. You could get lured in, you know, by this false offer and get yourself in a real binding agreement with somebody. And then the next thing you know, they're married to you just long enough to have access to, you know, what you built for yourself. And then they like, you know, run off with it, you know, or they gain access to, you know, your accounts or something along these lines. And then you find that all of a sudden, you know, you wake up one morning, they're gone. Their stuff is gone. You know, they ran off with a bag in the middle of the night. You just don't hear from this person again. And meanwhile, you know, somebody else is benefiting from the finances. It feels like it's almost like there's like a mistress energy here, or some kind of third party energy here that's involved in the situation that makes things a little bit complicated. All right, so I really want to know, about these two energies that I got on the board right now, because so far I got a Queen of Clubs that's showing up in the light, and then I got this Jack of Clubs showing up in the shadow. So we're going to get these shadow light cards here. Yeah, we've got double confirmation here coming up in the light. You need to stay away from this energy when it approaches you again, all right? So important. All right, because this person is after your stability. All right, they're after your stability with the Four of Diamonds. And look, I'm telling you, they see you're come up with the Nine of Diamonds. They see that you're in this like pre-empress, pre-emperor energy. Okay, because this certainly could be a woman working a dude. All right, chicks are players too, right? Okay, that energy is out there. All right, there are some people who don't want to do the work. Right? They don't want to do the toil and labor. They want the easy ride. They want the meal ticket, okay? And they will work people, and they'll use their sexuality, and they'll use enticement of love and commitment to just get their hands on whatever you built for yourself. So you need to be aware of this. Look at this, because this is what they're after. They're after what you built for yourself. This is your independence. This is your financial independence. This is you really standing on everything you've grown for yourself, as well as your health, your well-being, feeling good. This person will take you just like drag you back to health. That's what I got. You clawed your way out. This person will drag you right back down there. You need to be mindful of this. It's so important, because look at this, theory of 11 in reverse. This is not in alignment with you. And there's further confirmation on it. Jack of Clubs in the light. This is confirmation. This is being illuminated for you. This is being illuminated for you. You know what? You can put lipstick on a pig and it's still a pig. And that's what you need to be aware of in this situation, all right? You need to hold out for this, okay? Jack of Hearts, all right? Somebody who's coming forward with their heart, somebody that makes you feel safe to be in your heart. So again, if somebody is coming towards you, you've had involvement with this person in the past, they've been non-committal, it's that player energy, they like to have a harem, they're in and out of your life, they never can stick around, they're not solid, and they're coming around, they're talking a big talk, you know, but they're really putting on the pressure to like seal the deal, they're really putting on the pressure to like get the action going. No. You need to take some time to really weigh out this decision. There's something that needs to be balanced in this situation. You should hold out for somebody who will take their time, will really show up with their heart, with vulnerability, somebody who doesn't have a problem communicating from their heart, being truthful with you. and expressing themselves and being willing to let that like relationship cultivate, you know, not rushing you, not pushing you into places you're not comfortable with, okay? Yeah, that just came up right on top of that. So this is a crossing energy here. Yeah, look at this. This person will betray you, all right, with the 5 of spades coming up in the light. If you think this person's changed and you go down this road and you suffer the repercussions, you really have nobody to blame but yourself. And that's just the truth. This person has proven themselves to be a rat, to be undependable, to be disloyal over and over and over again. If you choose to go down that road, you're going to get hurt, okay? Now, I want to know about this Jack of Hearts energy because this popped out. Who's this Jack of Hearts? Water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is somebody who's going to want to come towards you. They look like they're coming with their heart on their sleeve, you know. They're ready to connect on an emotional level. This is some kind of opportunity that comes in for you to explore a different route. You know, you got to stick to your guns though, right? Don't be led back into temptation just because maybe you've been going through a little bit of a lull, you know, and maybe you haven't had sex in a while. You're really wanting to connect with somebody in that way, and this person just does it for you. But you know, don't let the magic D like knock you senseless, okay? You got to remember what you've been through, and really it's not worth it. Okay, this is interesting. So this is another energy you have to worry about, okay, for those who are drawn to women. And this could be also that woman, that other player that's involved in this situation that you need to be mindful of. This could be one of the snakes in the grass. This could be one of the people around you, okay? Queen of Hearts energy, water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, in the shadow, okay? I feel like this person is a player, somebody that's connected to you. This may be the privileged. This may be the privileged lady. Maybe this Queen of Hearts in the shadow thinks that, you know, they have some privilege, or they should have some privilege, or maybe this person is very manipulative. They're very manipulative. They will do anything to get what they want. They might be very materialistic. They might be somebody who likes to use others for, you know, their money. This person could have strong fire and water in their chart. Okay, this is somebody you need to be mindful of as well. They're coming up as a shadow influence. Tell me about this Queen of Hearts spirit. What's with this Queen of Hearts in the shadow? Ooh, she's after a King of Clubs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yes, and this person's in the light. All right, trying to come towards this king. I believe this is the partner, you know. There's definitely like a main female, and there's like their partner that's involved in this situation, okay? We got a main female, a main male connected with each other, or, you know, whoever plays the masculine, feminine roles in your situation, you know, flip-flop roles, genders, all that as you need to, okay? But this is a couple here, and I feel like there's this outside energy here that uses their sexuality, that has their eyes on some money, wants to get their hands on somebody's money. They're trying to work this King of Clubs energy here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're trying to work them, you know, they're coming on real heavy. They might even be trying to get like some commitment going with this person, you know. It seems harmless at first, you know. They're going to come towards this person. They're going to offer them some kind of like romantic, you know, beginning, some kind of romantic opportunity. They're using sexuality as an enticement. There's a lot of warning here. This person might try to get pregnant so they can like get your partner in a, you know, in a predicament so they can get their hands on their money. Something along these lines, okay? All right, I want to see what's up with this Queen of Clubs in the light. I want to know about this Queen of Clubs in the light. Give us some information about this Queen of Clubs and the light. Yeah, a lot of intrigue around you. I mean, Libra energy. Libra and Aries energy. It's all love and war, man. Maybe all sparing love and war to this person, especially if it means they can gain financially. I feel like this person is somebody who's very who doesn't believe. Oh, that just tried to cut out on me. Wants to lead a privileged life. This does have to do with an inheritance for somebody with the 8 of Diamonds come up here in the shadow. That is also associated with Scorpio's house. This person has their eyes on the money. They want to capitalize on somebody else's money. They're using sexuality to entice. They're going to try to move things forward really quickly. You should hold off from connecting with this person sexually. There's something you need to be mindful of here, okay? Now, message tried to get blocked, so I don't know how much of that is going to fall off. Hopefully not much, but the blocking energy out here right now in the collective is really, really heavy, but I shall persist. I shall persist. Now, get out of here with that energy, Scorpio, okay? I'm sorry, but that Scorpio energy needs to kind of step aside for a moment. What's going on with this Queen of Clubs energy here that's operating in the light? I feel like this Queen of Clubs is at least the person that was the main female. I think that you may have dealt with some kind of separation caused by this, you know, Queen of Hearts operating in the shadow, you know. I do feel it's somebody that you know. I do feel it's somebody you're familiar with. You may be even shocked at how familiar they are. For some of you, it could even be somebody in your family. Ooh, oh, this just came out when I said that. Ooh, yes, somebody really stabbed you in the back with the 10 of Spades coming up in the shadow. I am so sorry. It took a lot for you to overcome this. It took a lot for you to overcome this. You need to resist this temptation. Please don't get sucked back into this. You made the right choice when you walked away from this, when you pulled away from this situation, no matter what anybody tries to tell you. You made the right choice. I want to know if this Queen of Clubs, which I feel is you, okay? If this Queen of Clubs, or if you're somebody who's drawn to queens, okay, and you've been sitting here trying to figure out who you should trust, if you've been trying to weigh out a choice between a Queen of Hearts and a Queen of Clubs, the Queen of Clubs is the one that you can count on. The Queen of Clubs is the one who got done dirty, okay? They might have a strong fire placement in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I mean, that is your energy too. Ted just confirmed with a yes, okay? So this person got done dirty. Somebody they really trusted, somebody they considered family. It doesn't necessarily have to be blood by blood. It could be, you know, just a very close friend. Somebody did this person dirty, and they wanted to sabotage this person. This person's a very vengeful energy. This Queen of Hearts in the shadow really wanted to stick it to you. That's what I got. Wanted to stick it to you. She wanted to end everything for you. But very, very slick tongue, like this person, you know, really made it out like they were, you know, an ally to you. They're your friend, they're your supporter. Even when you were going through difficult times, maybe you leaned on this person and they were like commiserating with you. And this whole time, this person, like, they had their eyes on the prize. Oof, this is a nasty energy. Okay, if you resist this, what comes forward for you? Okay, something in the light. You're connected with this person right now on social media. This came up as the crossing influence. It's in the light. It landed on the floor. There's something going on social media. Maybe this person was trying to end something for you on social media. Maybe you're a creator, okay? I see there's YouTube here, okay? So this could be a possibility. You might be really building up a presence online. Maybe this has something to do with your 10th house, which is all about, you know, your brand, your public reputation. This person may have went on a slander campaign against you to try to shut you down and what you were trying to create, what you were trying to build for yourself. I feel this is especially strong. I'm seeing big business owners, significators here, okay? Yes, this person's trying to steal something. For some of you, it's so petty that they're trying to like steal your limelight. Like they feel like you're getting too much attention. And this person's kind of like, this person's an attention whore. And they can't stand it if somebody else has attention. And so this person was actually in competition with you. Ooh, it's got like single white female kind of vibes. You know what I'm saying? That movie. It's like the friend who just like wants to be like you, wants to have what you have. They feel privileged, like they should have it. It's like big envious energy. And this person didn't want to see you happy, and they didn't want to see you come up with what you've been building for yourself either. There's something about, they were very jealous of your relationship, and so they caused some kind of like problem, separation in your relationship. Yes. 4 of clubs. I mean, you may feel like they really drove a wedge between the person you were meant to be with. But the unfortunate thing about this is it looks like, whoever your person was, they failed this test. They failed this test. They might lose the keys to the kingdom. I don't know if they really want to turn things around. I don't know. That's up to you if you allow that back in. But I would really think twice about it. There's a lot of ickiness around this situation. I want to know if this Queen of Clubs refuses this offer and holds out, what comes this Queen of Clubs way? Oh, we got nothing but light coming in for you. Ooh, I like it. It's your energy. Look, you're being told to block this energy. You're being asked to stay out of that feminine energy where you like start to make compromises, because you just so want that. Maybe this person usually in the past, maybe this person had that sway with you, whoever's coming towards you with an offer. Maybe you used to just always, whatever they wanted, you would give it to them. You had a soft spot for this person. This person knew how to work you. And they know this. This is what you need to understand. They know this. This person could also have strong air sign energy in their chart. Okay. So, this is your energy, Libra Descendant. Okay. I feel like this is really speaking strongly to the masculines. Okay. Very strongly to the masculines here. Like, this person should be blocked. And I feel like with that to come in on social media, you should block this person on social media. Like, this person is not your friend. They are not your friend, and they're not somebody that you can trust. I also feel like this is you kind of cutting off the BS. Like, I think you have to be very mindful of what you've built for yourself. And I think if anybody is even putting you under any pressure or causing stress, you got to cut that off. This is about staying out of that feminine energy and making this decision and being more in that masculine energy of being very decisive, cutting something off cleanly. And with the 2 of spades here, I'm feeling like, put this thing on ice, block it. I don't know. Some of you may, be considering putting this on ice, like for real. You might be like, I'm just going to put this mofo on ice because he needs to chill the fuck out. I don't advise that. I really don't. Okay. There's like healthier ways to move through things, but that is coming through somebody. That is coming through for somebody. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. You may have strong fire and, earth in your chart. Yeah. There might be the part of you is like, oh, hell no, you messed with my queen and you try to mess with my coin. Oh, hell no. I have a right to preserve this. I have a right to protect this. I'm putting that mofo on ice. I feel this is coming out very strongly for Aries rising that has, somebody they're involved with that they feel like is their queen. Maybe they've seen their person, has really been getting after the bag as well. They may have, they may have had to really move into this more kind of cold, I'm focused on what I'm building for myself energy. I feel like this is like, I just need to cut off whatever's going to get in the way of me building this because it's the foundation of my future. What's the top of the deck here? 8 of spades. 8 of spades. you're being asked to cut the ties that bind. You know, you really need to be mindful of this and let life, execute this divine justice here, because whoever thought that they were going to play this way is going to really be in for a rude awakening. Okay? Don't get vengeful. All right? Don't get vengeful. This person that you're dealing with, okay? They may have very, like, you don't fight fire with fire in this situation. I feel like this might be an Emperor energy. It might be an Emperor energy that's kind of gone cold and maybe manipulative, all right? This is coming in for some Emperor energy. It looks like, we have significators for all the different suits for the masculine, out here. I believe this is a case where somebody wants control in this situation. They will be manipulative and they will be cutthroat, and they see that something's coming in for you, something's coming into alignment for you, something is about to begin for you in your life, and they want to sabotage this. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the tarot, okay? Yeah, again, you are being asked to walk away from this energy. You need to trust your original decision. If you don't, there's a tower that's going to come. But if you just stick with your original decision and you continue to move forward, stay focused on where you're going, cut out the drama, block people on social media if you need to, okay? Whatever you need to do. Spirit's going to take this down, okay? Spirit's going to take this down, and that's the truth with the Ace of Swords, and you'll get your new beginning, all right? You need to be mindful that you don't fall into temptation with this person. You are going to be tempted, and you need to avoid it, all right? So I just want to see what comes in for Libra Descendant, Aries rising, if they resist this temptation, if they do what they need to do to cut this off. Now, also with that King of Spades coming up in that shadow aspect, I also see this as when you cut this off, when you block this, and the way you do this, some people around you may feel like, oh, you're being so cruel, or, they may have judgments and they may think that you're being too harsh, but that's because they don't understand what happened here. And so you just need to ignore those people, okay? And if those people can't mind their own business, maybe you need to cut them off too, okay? It's really this time when you have to understand what is adding to the turmoil and the stress in your life, and how that's affected not only your love life, your romantic life, but also your heart. Oh boy, we just had a couple cards drop on the floor. And right as these showed up on the floor, look at this. We have the Hermit, okay? Let it be okay that you're on your own for a while. There is a light that will guide you forward. You still have a lot of wisdom to gain, and a lot that needs to be seen that you have not seen yet, all right? Don't worry. Your time to break free of this situation is on the horizon, okay? Your time of rest is coming to a close, and you will know when it's time for you to move forward. But you need to be aware that there is something that is clinging to you, and it's keeping an eye on you online, and it's right on your tail. And this thing, I'm calling it a thing because it almost feels like an entity attachment to this person. This thing is hell-bent on sabotaging you, and they will not rest until they put an end to what you're trying to create for yourself, okay? So be mindful about this. Go your own way. Trust what your inner guidance is telling you. You need to create distance between you and this person, okay? Maybe even just, just chill out from social media for a while if you have to, even, Whatever you have to do to, preserve your peace, I think it's very important. Because look, you got a new beginning coming in for you. You have a new beginning. You have that Ace of Pentacles. It's coming in for you. And it does look like there is this Knight of Wands coming in as well. But do you notice that the energies are in two different directions? Do you see this? Spirit wants to give you a new beginning. It's something tangible. It's something you can count on. It's something you can rely on. You built this, and it's going to grow into everything you want it to be. But it requires that you let this energy, this fire sign energy, this night energy pass you by. It's moving in two different directions. You can choose this if you want. You can go back to this if you want, and it will leave you hanging again. It will. It'll leave you hanging again. Or you can keep focused on the future, go your own way, and follow that little light inside of you, and it leads you to a brand new beginning, something that you can really count on, okay? And you're worth it. You deserve it. So let this come in for you with the Three of Wands. Don't hold this back from yourself, or those ships will pass you by. Kind of the deck energy. Okay, got Page of Cups with the Knight of Swords. All right, be aware of this offer that comes in, this declaration of love. All right, this wanting to move things forward very impulsively, very quickly. You're going to know right away, this feels fishy. It don't feel right. And you need to trust that, because you have something incredible coming in for you. It's everything you've been building. It's everything you've been investing in. And it's all for you. And it's all for you to really just celebrate your rebirth, coming back to life again after what looks like has been a living hell. Don't delay your salvation.